Hi, everyone. We welcome you to the NBA All-Star Game. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg.
And you know what? This is probably, Kevin, my favorite date on the NBA calendar. I mean, with the amazing collection of players we have here tonight, this year promises to be an epic event.
Absolutely.
Guys, it always is. I mean, the privilege of playing in this game means so much to every one of these players. I mean, being on this huge stage brings out the best in the NBA's biggest superstars.
A look at the West All-Stars starting group. Duncan out there with Elijah. And it's Bird. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Mitchell in at the shooting guard position.
And fans and celebrities alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And, Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go.
And for me, this is always one of the best weeks of the year. So much fun for everyone involved. Fans, players, coaches. What a blast.
Yeah, the NBA knows how to throw a party in celebrating its game. There's no doubt about that. And All-Star Week is one great show after another.
Johnson surveying the floor. Jokic passes to Johnson. Scores off the crossover.
In the first half of his season, boy, how special has it been? He has been on a rampage.
Yeah, and he's got tremendous talent. And when he's fully healthy and engaged, I mean, he's really impossible to stop. That's what we've been seeing this year from him.
Here's Elijah after Magic Johnson's bucket. Shot clock at 6. And here's Bird from the arc. The rebound by Garnett. Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Eric Spoelstra. David?
Obviously, they're trying to limit the damage. Luka Doncic flicks, and that's at the front of his mind. He said, Luka is going to get his. We can't stop that, but we can't let him set up everyone else for easy ones. When the whole team gets involved, we're cooked. So we're going to make him work for every assist out there. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Just such great consistency on that jump shot. Even though he's not always squared up, Bird terrific in the catch and shoot game.
And it's Jokic missing.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Doncic finds Mitchell. A 3-ball. He can't get that one. Doncic has gone 1 of 3 on the night. And then Johnson with the dunk.
A little extra magic for the fans on this play. Rising up with a slam. Well done.
Johnson against Doncic. Here's Bird. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Bird's got 5 points so far.
He's really feeling it right now, shooting a high percentage to start this game.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. With some changes. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Jokic. Davis comes in for Kevin Garnett. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Then for the West All-Stars, Jason Tatum comes in for Tim Duncan. And Curry subbed in for Donovan Mitchell. Pass to James. And it's Wade in the corner. 1:35 left to play in the first quarter. That shot misses.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Curry passes to Doncic. Over in the corner, Olajuwon. The West All-Stars need to get a shot off here. Olajuwon. Great positioning on the putback.
And now that's what these people came to see, just punishing the rim.
Boy, that was tremendous. That one will be worth some points in the dunk contest.
Now here's Johnson. Pass to Davis. There's 47 seconds left here in the first quarter. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Davis really going up strong once he's near the basket. Love seeing him do that.
They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Well, let's see how they play the clock.
Now here's Doncic. Wide open. The rebound by James.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
It's good. 6 points for Johnson.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Here's Curry. Scoreless thus far. Olajuwon with a screen on Johnson. Curry passes to Olajuwon. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
And no one's going to ever claim that the All-Star Weekend is about defense, and we got a taste of that right there.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. West All-Stars lead by 2. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Welcome back for the second quarter of the main event of All-Star Weekend.
And guys, we've already seen some unbelievable action here tonight.
And there will be plenty more to come. We know that. All-Star action never disappoints.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
On the court right now as the second quarter starts for the West All-Stars. We've got Tatum. Stephen Curry's out there with Morant. Then there's Duncan. And it's Antetokounmpo in at the 3 spot.
And, you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
Davis with a screen on Morant. Brunson the pass to Davis. Oh, Davis is unstoppable inside.
Even when the defense is stellar, Davis still able to score the ball. That's what makes him an elite talent. He can make hard shots look easy.
We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Duncan with a screen on Wade. Curry kicks to Antetokounmpo. Tatum. Abdul-Jabbar grabs the miss. Wade dishes to Edwards. Outside for Davis. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Davis has got 6.
I know Davis would prefer to get it inside, but he's making the most of his mid-range chance.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars. Sabonis, he's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Larry Bird's checked in for the West. Mitchell comes in for Morant. Wade against Curry. Duncan with a screen on Davis. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Not a lot in the way of defense here tonight, but, you know, that's about the norm.
Yep, this game is always going to be about offense, about entertaining these fans as much as possible.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul. The West All-Stars making a switch here. Antetokounmpo's checked in.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star That's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
Lets it go from the wing. Pass to Sabonis. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game. And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Now here's Curry. No scoring in this one. Pass to Duncan. On the wing, Mitchell. Duncan with the screen for Mitchell. Shoots over Brunson. Here's Duncan. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Duncan's got it all tied up now for the West All-Stars. And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And it's a completely new group for the East All-Stars. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Weber, he's checked in for Duncan. And Doncic is subbed in for Stephen Curry. Here's Johnson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Weber.
You know, the combination of size, speed, and length that Johnson has, really pretty unique for a point guard.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Morant, he's checked in for the West. And so he makes both from the line.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Pass to Weber. For 3, Mitchell. Good, and Weber gets the assist. Mitchell's got 6 points.
And Mitchell is a confident scorer, including from downtown.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Here's LeBron, and looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the West. They trail by 1. Pass to Mitchell. Bird outside. Morant with it. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Just superior focus from Morant. His determination is what allows him to convert through contact.
Olajuwon's checked in for the West. Duncan comes in for Mitchell. That's good from Morant. Johnson with it. 8 points for him. Lays it up and banks it in. Johnson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Bird misses.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
And the West All-Stars have possession. Floats it up there for Morant. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
One shot.
And that one falls for Johnson. 8 seconds left to play here in the half. And here's Doncic from the arc. That one misses. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. East All-Stars ahead, leading by a point. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. One half remaining in the NBA All-Star Game. Good to have you along on 2K Sports.
Yeah, and I'm looking for the temperature to start to rise here a little bit in this second half.
Yeah, I'm exactly with you there. I think we'll see a little less showmanship and a little more intensity from here on out.
Doncic has gone 1 of 6 shooting so far. They've got Magic Johnson. Garnett is out there with Jokic. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's LeBron in at the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars. And the call up against Jokic. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And here's Mitchell from the arc.
Been fantastic at playing within himself on defense. Gilgeous-Alexander using his length well there to contest without fouling.
Jokic sets the screen for Johnson. Here's the 3. And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Johnson. And the East leads by 4.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Doncic against Johnson. Doncic passes to Olajuwon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Bird. Jokic grabs the miss. The East leading by 4. LeBron kicks to Garnett. Good ball movement here by the East. James, no good. LeBron's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Here's Olajuwon. And it's the East with the rebound.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half. And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
A big group substitution here for the East. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Jokic. Barkley comes in for Kevin Garnett. Edwards, he's checked in for James. And it's Stockton in for Johnson. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. To the inside, Duncan. And Duncan throws it down hard.
Boy, that's a powerful throwdown by Duncan. He saw an opening there and took full advantage of it.
Doncic against Stockton. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
A phenomenal floor general. Stockton is a prototypical point guard who excels at making his teammates better.
Now, here's Mitchell. He has 6. And he uses the glass on the layup. Mitchell's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Taking people to school with moves like that.
Now Stockton. Barkley with a screen on Doncic. Shoots from the elbow. And too long on the shot. The West trails by 5. On the wing, Mitchell. Doncic outside. Mitchell passes to Olajuwon. And Duncan gets double-teamed. Bird finds Doncic. Oh, Doncic from way outside.
Boy, shots like this prove Doncic has the ability to be a major threat from there, expanding his game.
Pass to Barkley, and here's Edwards. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That's tipped. It's stolen by Duncan. Mitchell looking it over. Here is Olajuwon. Doncic outside. Now Duncan. And here's Bird for 3. And the West hit again from deep.
You know, it's interesting the way Bird shoots the basketball. Angles his body instead of squaring up most times, but the results are remarkable and unquestionably good.
Now here's Stockton. It's tipped. Screen by Barkley. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and that time also a missed shot. How about this run crank they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
Really textbook use of the dribble, getting inside, get his work done.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Some changes here for the East. And Anthony Davis is checked in for Barkley. Dwayne Wade comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Jalen Brunson in for John Stockton. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Olajuwon. Antetokounmpo comes in for Larry Bird. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Donovan Mitchell. And it's Davis missing. The West leading by 3. Outside Tatum. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. 6 on the shot clock. Doncic, no good. They're having trouble stopping this run.
And the more trips they continue to come up empty, the more the pressure builds on them.
Connects from three-point range.
Wade looking very relaxed and comfortable firing off the catch right there.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. 12 seconds left to play here in the third. The kick out to Tatum. Lets it go with the three. And that one is off. Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
And we welcome you back. The biggest stars of the league are putting on a show here at the All-Star Game.
And we're seeing some world-class basketball being played here tonight.
That's exactly what you'd expect coming from the absolute greatest players on the planet.
And the West All-Stars, looking at who they've got. They've got Bird. Curry is out there with Donovan Mitchell. Then it's Tatum, and it's Antetokounmpo into the 5 down low. And a breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for the East All-Stars.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific, doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Jalen Brunson missing his last shot.
Oh, the energy behind Giannis's play is just unreal. How did it get in his way?
Davis setting the pick for Brunson. Outside, Davis. And a miss there on the triple. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the West All-Stars. And Curry has it in the corner. Tatum setting the pick for Curry. No one near him. Right through the cylinder that time. All net.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Wade with it. Outguarded by Giannis. Yes! And the foul. It goes on. Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And the grown man strength of Wade powering his way through the contact.
A big group substitution here for the East. Jokic, he's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Garnett comes in for Davis. James checked in for Edwards. And it's Johnson in for Jalen Brunson. Then for the West All-Stars, Olajuwon's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Duncan comes in for Tatum. And Doncic is subbed in for Stephen Curry.
And guys, we know Mitchell can fill it up in a hurry, which is what makes him so much fun to watch.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Now, here's Wade. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
I like the defense's hustle, but Wade smartly turns their efforts against them and draws the foul.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the West All-Stars?
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
I love the fact they've done tremendous work on the offensive glass. A lot of second chance opportunities as they've kept that ball alive.
That free throw good from Wade.
Hard not to be impressed by Dwayne Wade's natural ability as a scorer. I mean, he works hard, no doubt, but this guy just has a gift for finding his shots.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Pass to Jokic. Garnett with the screen for LeBron. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And the East leads by 2.
Superb work in the pick and roll that time by LeBron James. Such a pro at executing in these sets. Takes advantage of whatever mistake the defense makes.
Timeout called here by the West. They're going to talk it over. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Back to Olajuwon. Mitchell finds Doncic. Now Bird. 5 on the clock. Great D that time from LeBron. Guys, they're holding on to the slimmest of leads.
Yeah, you can't afford to let that thing get any slimmer. And the All-Star MVP award, always such a prestigious honor. And it's becoming clear who that honor is going to be bestowed upon this year.
And with the game he's having, it's hard to envision anybody else winning.
How about the concentration from Duncan? Doesn't budge, even in the biggest of moments.
Garnett with the screen on Doncic. Johnson. Olajuwon with the block. And they'll keep possession. The three from LeBron drops in the tray. LeBron's got 5 points in the quarter.
There was no doubt about who they were going to on that one. Of course not. LeBron coming through.
Duncan with the screen on Johnson. Doncic against Johnson. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Jacks up a three. Rebound by the East All-Stars. Garnett's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Johnson with it. He's picked up by Doncic. And there's Johnson. That's good on the assist by James.
And you know what? He's been on the big stage, guys, and he's been at his absolute best.
And Greg, barring something unforeseen, I think we know who the All-Star MVP is going to be. He's already got one hand on that trophy.
Now here's Bird. Doncic left side. Olajuwon dishes to Doncic. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Good D by James. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly. If they just play smart, this game's over.
And it's Jokic missing. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the West. They trail by 7. Pass to Duncan. A second chance effort. It drops. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. We got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and he commits the intentional foul. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
That's exactly what a team needs when they're playing from behind. Energetic defense.
Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
And the first of 2, no good, heartbreaking. And he ends up making the second, and that increases their lead to 6. Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 6. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
There's still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, but they've got to score and then foul immediately.
And here's Doncic from the arc. It's good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
No better guy to take the big shot. Luka completely unfazed. You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those freebies.